I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Dread Delusion, where we had just got into this wonderful town, which I believe is the main city, actually. And we need to find a place to sleep, because it's nighttime. Nighttime is a little poo for sleeping. No, not for sleeping, for accomplishing anything, because everybody's asleep. That's the problem. Okay, the exact opposite to what I said. Right, so a place to sleep. Now there is this place here, but I feel that we will get robbed if we try to sleep there, especially with this person watching. This person's got a mask. The woman's eyes you up and down. You look like someone who can take care of themselves. A word of advice, if you'll hear it. While the courtyard starves from the famine, the merchants here are just as rich as ever. They won't let you root around their houses in the daytime, but at night, well, that's a different story. Just make sure you stock up on lockpicks if you're planning any unsavory activities. Picks break all the time, so you can never have too many. Well, you can have too many because there's a maximum. There are places you can buy them if you know the right people. Right. Are you a place that I could buy them? That's a merchant. Because of that sign that says, I'm a merchant. Oh, this might be the place that I can sleep over here. Yes, I think so. We definitely went past it, so yeah, this is probably it. This is probably also the place that we're supposed to be in as well. There appears to be a way into the top. Yes, look. There's a way round the top from somewhere, so how do we get in there? Nope, that's not true. It's away from one place inside to another place inside. Okay, we'll have to take advantage of that in time, I'm sure. In the meanwhile, we'll just go in and say hi to the customers. But that one's drunk, so not that one. Oh, there's another save point here. Nice. Okay, brilliant. Hello there. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin. If you're in need of rest, we've beds and ale plenty. I'm looking for a room. I'm looking for a room. The Skull Suite's vacant. If you've 2 coins, I'll take it. I have 2 coins. There we go. Thank you. It's quite easy to get 2 coins. Now, we're after Nud, I think. Is it Nud? No, I don't know. I can't remember. We're after someone. Keep an eye on the Neuron Star, friend. It's got a 12-hour pulse cycle, and most of the shops close when it's dark. If you're used to the long days and nights of some Midland Union countries, you may find it strange. What can you tell me about the Neuron Star? What happens at night around here? And thanks for the advice. Well, I mean, it is night, so we know what's happening around night time. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin, friend. You look like the adventuring sort. So, take some advice from an old fool. If you're exploring the countryside, come back and rest often. Okay, stupid question, but why should I rest often? It might not feel like it at the time, but almost everything you do builds fatigue. Your stamina threshold will lower and you'll find yourself weaker. You won't just be worse at swinging a sword, you'll even fumble at picking a lock. Oh! This would have been useful information. And other skills, but finding a safe place to rest will restore your fatigue to full, so always consider stopping off at an inn. Right, so if you what's-it's low, then don't be doing the what's-it. Okay, they've had too many. I guess that they'd had too many. We're going to the... Oh, that's another person who's had too many. Is this the person I was waiting for? The man drums his fingers on the table and his eyes dart around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Begone with you, I'm waiting for someone. Isn't it me? That person is me. I am with the Inquisition. Yes. You're Vela's quartermaster. I've been looking for you. His eyes snap towards you. So you're the agent. Must admit, I expected someone a little more... He spits what? Inquisitionary. Okay. Looks can be deceiving. I'm a confessor. More of a prisoner than an agent. Yeah, that's true. I could say the same to you, old man. That seems rude. Okay, I'm a confessor. More of a prisoner than yeah. He laughs, but his eyes stay on you. Ah, so you're with the Confessor Division. That explains it. Those characters, they mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They haunted me for years, and now they don't even deign, that's the one, to send an agent. He looks around, at least not to my face. His hissing teeth gritted. So out with it, Confessor. Has she found it yet? Is it alive? Has who found it? What? What are you talking about? Yes. For a moment, he simply stares at you, brow furrowed. They really haven't told you anything, have they? I may as well be speaking to a silk slug. Do you at least know where Vela is? She escaped on a sloop. Yeah. I tried to... yeah, this... He nodded. Sounds about right. She'll have gone to the Underlands to rendezvous with a dark star that are still loyal. He gazes out the windows. Of course. The question is where. The Underlands are far larger than the Sky Realm. She could be anywhere. What are the Underlands? Presumably they're the lands under the Skylands, right? How do you know Vela's gone there? So you'll help me find Vela? Let's just go with this one. She haunts something there. She has done for years. Something of terrible power. I can't tell you exactly what it is, only that she plans to use it to meddle with reality itself, which could be the doom of us all. Okay. That's interesting. So you'll help me find Vela? That's the deal that I've struck with your Inquisition, isn't it? Hunt my former comrade and my Darkstar crewmate for the Polymath's pardon. After this, I'll be a traitor to everyone. He sighs, leans back. Well then, Confessor, we may as well get to know each other. What did you, he waves his hand around, do before rotting in a cell? I was an Inquisitor. I have no idea. We don't know. I'd rather not... we don't know. I'm going to go with an Inquisitor. He squints at you. So you really were an agent, huh? Betrayed and brought low by your masters. Tell me, did you save her in that damp cell? The irony of your entrapment. Anyway, it doesn't matter now, huh? We've lost it all, hit rock bottom. That's something I can respect. He smirks and raises his drink to you. As for myself, my name is Jack Basalt. Okay. I suppose you've heard of me. He takes a sip of his tankard. Yeah, maybe. Captain Basalt, the shame of the Union Navy. Oh, that's not really a good title for him. I've not heard of you, no. Does it matter? Let's go with I've not heard of you, no. He chokes on his drink, splutters. Well, I guess not everyone has heard the stories, eh? Oh, yeah. For a time, I was the most respected captain in the Union Navy. I took orders directly from Admiral Kalos, Vela's father. And for 5 years, I trained Vela aboard my ship. When Vela defied her father and fled to become a mercenary, I followed. I gave up my rank, my station, my ship, to spend my years cavorting with Wiccans and pirates. Shamed of the Union Navy, they branded me. He stared down into his drink. But I kept her safe. Was that not also my duty? So you trained Vela? Aye, Vela and the Emberian. Emberian? What's an Emberian? Though they'd been schooled at the academy, their father wanted to sling their hammocks and their knots like regular sea dogs. Right. And so they did. Through blizzard, cipher storm, and cannon volley, those sisters thrived until the Dashan massacre. He thrums the rim of his drink. I won't speak of that here, not here. But that was the day Vela decided to leave the Navy, and her father. That was the day he became mercenary. We became mercenaries. Okay, so it said that one. So why are you hunting her? Good question. You have to understand, I loved that girl like she was my own. I've seen her grow from a headstrong child into a fierce captain. And there was a time when we were sailing together as Darkstar, when I thought she might be the greatest of them all. So to see her fall into barbarism and villainy has been hard. I can't abide by what she's done, or by what she will do. She seeks to save us, but she'll likely doom us. So I have to stop her, you see, for her own sake. Okay, right, so how will we find Vela? Ah, you're asking me? As I said to your master, I can prove naught but shreds of information. You'll have to do the rest. What I have for you are 3 names. Names of former Darkstar mercenaries who left Vela's crew after the mutiny. Together, maybe the lot of us can track her down. What's this about a mutiny? Yeah. Okay, tell me about these mutineers. First, there's the Emberian, called that 'cause folks say she's the last of her kind. Of course, that's pure right. If she was Emberian, she'd be 400 years old. I've heard talk she's somewhere in Hallowshire. Oh, right, okay. Next, there's the Endless Duchess. A powerful cipher wizard. She went back to her ancient home in the Endless Realm, and like all those who find her there, she's cursed to never truly die. He smirks, which means she really is hundreds of years old. Finally, there's Corkston Frost. A genius of the Clockwork Kingdom. That man could engineer a skyship from a sack of junk, like I heard. Okay, he'd returned to his homeland. Okay, and you're sure they'll help us? Yeah. Am I sure they'll follow you to their certain deaths? Of course not, you fool. They'll probably try and cut your head off. But if you want to find Vela, you're just going to have to ask nicely. And if they do agree? Okay, you lot must have captured Vela's fortress, the blinding light, correct? I heard the cannon fire from here. Tell you what, I'll head there myself after this little chat. And if you find any of those Darkstar, send them there and all. Okay. He affixes you with a grim stare, and that thing Vela's looking for. She mustn't use it. Nobody must ever use it, you hear me? If you're any sense, you'll make sure it stays buried down there. He shifts, suddenly nervous. Right, well, I think we're done here. Okay, about the dark... No, I don't need to. Okay, that's all. I'll let you get on. Thanks. Right, I'll be at the blinding light. Great. It's not a really, really long way to get there at all. Great. Okay, let's go in here. Is this our place? I don't know. What's this? There appears to be a book. A guide to the Honoric Isles by some person. It was a sweltering day in Riover when the editor burst through the door and Twin Star of Vela were dancing high that day, bathing the city in a searing yellow haze. Okay, if you want to read this, I will let you read it, because I will go over it very quickly, because I have a feeling it's going to be a good number of pages before the end of this long document, and I don't really fancy spending the entire episode reading. I've already spent plenty of time reading, so that'll do. There we go. I would hope that you would... Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the place, isn't it? We need to go in here. Yeah! Nice. Okay, we can close that door, and we can have a nap. Although it looks like it's turning to daytime already. Which doesn't help. Okay, let's go to morning. It looked as if it was already morning, didn't it? Yeah, it's alright. We're well rested. Which is a miracle considering. Okay, so we can now have a look around the town in the day. Or we can go up here and find out where the heck this goes. Oh, is this... Ah, nice. We have one of those. Lovely. Now, why would we want to go out here? We're well rested, so maybe we'll roll a 6. Or a 1. Maybe we'll roll a 6. And a 4. And a 6. And no more picks. Okay, fine. Why do I only have the capacity to carry 11 picks? That's a really small number of picks. I wish I could block that door open so I could get in there whenever I like. There. I mean, that's the cheating way, is it not? Alright, the way out. Brilliant. Now, we need to investigate the town in the day, because then we can actually talk to people. And places will be open, which is even better. Now, we know that one of those people is in this area. But this area is quite big. It's not just this place. It's massive. So, yeah. Let's have a look at the map and see how massive it is. It's massive. Yeah, there's a thing there. That's the bridge, isn't it? That's the bridge. There's a little tower there. I know I know that one, and I know that one, so that's all fine. There appears to be a little underplace here that we've not been to. I don't remember going up here either. So there's some places that you can see on the map that we've not been. Like this, for example. I wonder if they'll appear like this when they go on the map. Can I fast travel to places? No. But that's our location. You can see it's our location because it's like displayed in a big red cross. So yeah. Hello, random person. This used to sit such a quiet place since the Apostate Union stepped up its presence here. There are guards patrolling the streets night and day. Okay, that's nice. I don't care about your night and day guard stuff. I'm going in here. Hello, do you sell picks? Welcome to the Bubbly Brew. We sell a wide array of useful items from healing potions to alchemy ingredients. There's also an alchemy station in the corner. If you possess some alchemical ability, it's free to use, and I can assist with the process. I'd like to look at your wares. Have you heard of the Empyrean? Yeah, let's go with that one. Oh, I saw her once striding through the town like she owned the place. Now, I'm not saying all the stories are true, but there's certainly something strange about that woman. She's never come in here, but I've heard she bought something from the Imperium of Oddities up by the end of the street. Okay. The one with the crystal spire. Okay, there's a crystal spire building. We'll have to go there. Can you tell me about alchemy? Alchemy is the art of transmuting two base ingredients into something entirely new. All you need is an alchemy station to start the process. If it's the first time you're combining new ingredients, you'll have no idea what the results will be. It's best to experiment to find out new combinations. Some combinations are doomed to fail and will produce a type of alchemical spirit, but these may still prove useful in other experiments. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah. You welcomed me to the town. Now tell me something I don't know, like about the alchemy. Oh, right. Yeah, alchemy ingredients. Great. Okay. There were 3. Okay. Interesting. Right. What's this? Oh, is that sell stuff? That's sell stuff, isn't it? Yeah. I've got loads of stuff. I don't really want to sell them, though. Because I might need them. Is this the alchemy station, then? No, this is the alchemy station. Hello, alchemy station. What can I put in there? Well, I've got 8 of these, so, you know, why wouldn't I do that? And that looks like a health thing to me, doesn't it? Let's try. Create. Oh, it made a shield potion. Shielding potion temporarily boosts armor. This potion floods the bloodstream with a simple spell that can deflect attacks. Although it deflects hugs and handshakes all the time. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. We can't go up there. What's all this? Oh, this is the pictures of the flowers that you can use. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we made a potion. That's nice. But, is that the place with the crystal in the top? It looks like it, right? It does. Okay, so let's go in here and see if we can find out more from this person. Hello there, you. Welcome to the Emporium of Oddities. We have spells, oh brilliant, and equipment for the budding adventurer, and you are welcome to pursue the book I have lying around. There's books you have lying around? Okay, have you heard of the Emberian? Why, yes, I have. She's quite the talk of the town. Many people have seen her striding around in that antique armor. In fact, she came by this shop not too long ago. I tried to determine where she obtained that Emberian equipment of hers, but she was very tight-lipped about it. Do you know where I can find her? Well, I did ask her where she was staying. I must admit, I'm just quite nosy like that, and she confessed that the luxuries of the town were not to her liking, though she wouldn't say more on the matter. But after she left, I could see her out of my window making her way back. She strode into the forest to the west of the Hallowshire. Okay, that's good. Of course, with her interest in all things Emberian, I wage she'd have taken an interest in that small ruin in the forest, the one with the old rusty turbine that you can see rising from the trees. Oh, but I really shouldn't be telling you all this, should I? Customer confidentiality and all that. Maybe keep it between us, She said there was books around. I want to have a look at the books you say that are around. Oh, they're here. Okay. Here's the book. Oh, crikey. When I say I want to look at the books, what I mean is I want to sort of glance through the books and then pretend that I'm reading them, whilst in actual fact I'm just displaying them so that you can read them in your own time. Because by crikey, I am not reading all of that. Then there's another book over here. Hello, book on Wiccans. That's great. Keep going. I'm sure it's a fascinating book on Wiccans, but I don't really want to read it all myself. So as such, there we go. One book on Wiccans. Is there anything else? No. I really want to find some spells because I have no spells. So what does she have by way of actual spells themselves? I'd like to look at your wares, please. Ooh, hello. Dispel. Removes all summons and status effects from the caster. Good and bad. Okay. An essential component of any caster's spellbook. Spells can be as dangerous as they are potent, so the ability to silence all cipher logic should save one's life. Okay, so I should have that. Good, let's have that. Bone key. A key made of chiseler down bone. When placed to the ear, a very quiet voice can be heard. Seek the swamp. It seems to say, seek the shell that points to the sky. What? False monstrance. What? This perverse tangle of cheap silver wire is formed into a strange rune that fills the enticed with deeper favour and ferocity for those false causes, driving them to fight with increased attack power. Eh? Okay. Apostate Union passport. Ha! I bet I need one of those. Okay, well, none of these spells seem all that good. Gives a massive boost of agility and prevents death from falling. Oh, nice! Nevertheless, this must be used with care, for while this spell protects from great falls, it does not prevent tumbling down to the Underlands, a fate often considered worse than death. Okay, we'll have that as well, just in case. And the swamp key. Let's have the swamp key as well. We could do with selling some stuff. So let's sell a glorious treasure. Yes. And a remarkable treasure. And 2 modest amounts of stuff. Brilliant. Now we still have 120 something, so let's see. I don't know if that's any use. This ring increases the wearer's defense. Such protective charms work by hardening the skin of the wearer, though extended use can stiffen joints and, in more disturbing cases, cause petrification. Oh, that sounds rather bad, doesn't it? If I buy that, I can't buy the Apostate Union passport. This document grants safe passage over a Union gate bridge. Each passport can only be used on one bridge, after which it is rendered void. I do wonder if there's another gate bridge. So, actually... But just buying that makes me feel like it's a cheaty thing, you know? Because, I mean, we earn those things. Should I or should I not? I'm going to buy it. There. Done. Task completed. We could do with more coins, because otherwise we're not going to have enough coins. Now, she said, or she or she said, go west. West this way, right? So it could be that building there. It could be where that character is. Can I see from here? No, I cannot see from here. Oh, there's a plant over there. Nice. Can I get over there safely? Probably, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What's that thing? Oh, that's a bridge down. Okay, how do I get into this bit up here? That's from that person's shop. Can't do it in the day. Probably do it at night. But I need to be able to buy... I need to be able to buy lockpicks. Because without the ability to buy lockpicks, I ain't getting anywhere. Oh, hello. This place looks fancy, doesn't it? Look at that fancy place. Aye, there's a person up here. Oh, hello, there's loads of people up here. Hello there. The clerk desk is buried under ink pots and parchments. His arm moves widely, grabbing papers and scribbling with his quill. Occasionally he'll mutter an obscenity, throw a document into the floor and stamp on it. He notices you approaching. No, never, absolutely not. Yes, absolutely, undoubtedly, unequivocally, yes. No, I say. The neuron star will all fizzle to dust before I do anything of the sort. Yes, 1,000,000 times yes, you hear? A curse upon you, house, upon your house. May it sprout legs and run away. Be gone. Wait, what are we talking about? I know your type. You have a look about you, a look that says you're a legal nightmare. Maybe your house has drifted into a different principality. Your name contains letters that don't exist, or your doppelganger claims ownership of your cattle. Whatever it is, I don't care. So, unless you've come here to purchase the dilapidated old manor house for an outrageous sum of money, please get stuffed. Okay, tell me about this manor. It's a handsome manor with an entire island as its grounds. An historic property, post-war rend, about 200 years old. The isle is accessible by a wooden lift at the southern end of Hallowshire. It is in need of a few minor adjustments, but with a bit of coin you could have the whole thing refurbished in no time. Oh, and there was another trifling detail. The land was recently reclaimed by the Apostate Union after it was found unoccupied, but some of the local rabble protested. Some nonsense about the owner still being alive. Preposterous, of course. Pay it no heed. I want to buy the manor house. I can't. I've only got 20. I can't buy it with 20, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hello. You are a Union person. Who's this? I don't know. Hello, Union person. Hail, peasant. Are you in need of work? God shall have been found in the region. They contain godlets. Dangerous occult specimens. We want them brought to us. All of them. What exactly is a godlet? A godlet is a pathetic remnant of a once terrible unity. A god, through we destroyed many in the God War, they have a tendency to sprout again like weeds. Pockets of Wiccan resistance still linger in Hallowshire, and it seems they are trying to revive their most foul and nefarious deities. Needless to say, this is a threat to the safety of the Anoric Isles and the Apostate Union as a whole. It is our duty to eradicate these verminous godlets. Oh, great, thanks. Well, I wonder what's up here. Are we allowed up here? I mean, clearly we are, because otherwise it would have a big thing saying, no, you're not allowed up here. You must be friends with this faction. What? I don't know. I'm not going up further. Because that seemed like a warning to me, did it not? I think that as warnings go, you need to be friends before you can go further is a pretty good warning. She does not look up from her paper. Another royal subject of the Apostate Union. I must remind you that impromptu meetings such as these may not exceed 10 ticks of the clock. Are you here to serve the Union, or is it another matter of she sighs, livestock dispute? They seem to have a lot of problems with the livestock. I want to serve the Apostate Union. She looks at you, finally. Ah, a willing subject of the realm. Excellent. We are hunting a god, and we need all the help we can get. As you no doubt know, Hallowshire is beset with famine. The crops yield all are poor, which aggravates a much greater problem, god worship. In their pathetic panic, the populace have restored to illegal prayer cultism is rife. The situation is so dire that an Inquisition division has been dispatched. Their scryers say that they're dealing with she-inhales, a Class B god entity. The investigation is focused on the farmlands outside of Hallowshire, but the Inquisition impose apostate law with a heavy hand. Many god sympathizers have already been put to the gallows, stoking anger. So I am turned to the populace for support. Even the most lowly of subjects could help uproot this problem. I have but one question. Where is this god? Any assistance will, of course, be rewarded in coin. Hopefully a lot of coin. And potentially a mana. Okay. So I'll see what I can do. Farewell. Wait. There was another thing. Tell me about this job again. No, actually, I think wrong room. Goodbye. Yep, no. I thought that there was another thing to say, but there doesn't appear to be another thing to say. Alright, so I need to find a god. I also need to find a lady who is strutting around in fancy armour. But she's gone west, so I'm probably going to have to go west for that. Oh, look, there appears to be some sort of path underneath the place. That's interesting. We should go down there if we can, because it's always interesting to poke around those sorts of places. But I shall do that in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.